Yo, Brody. Today we gonna be here reacting to GLOKK40SPAZ needs help. Let's get into this.
2 months ago, I was just making videos on Glock, trying to see if he was going to get out or not because everything was really just up for question because no one actually knew if he was going to get out or not. But we all got surprised on September 6th because he went live on IG and yeah, that man was out. And as time been going by, Glock has released about 6 singles and 5 of them are music videos. So if you're not really tapped in with Glock music that much, as a casual fan looking from the outside in, there's nothing you can really complain about because stuff seems to be going well for bro. I mean, his fans seem to like the singles that he been putting out, and of course, he might not have that much hype right now, but most people are really just happy to see that Glock is out. So what could people possibly complain about? And it's crazy because lately I've been noticing and seeing fans say that Glock isn't being pushed as much as he was when he was in jail. Because I know y'all remember how much we seen Glock drop this past year while he's behind bars. I said it multiple times in my videos, man, Glock team needs to be appreciated way more because they literally saving this man's career. Of course, Glock music has always been good, but I've never seen a man in jail have so many features, interviews, and unreleased music being pushed out the way that Glock team did it. And you really can't even complain because the projects are good. And not only that, his fan base started to become strong because there were so many people noticing his potential and how much he could achieve if he was out of jail. So more of the story, things have slowed down for him because his fans are noticing he's not being pushed. He kind of lost that juice that he had when he was in jail. So since he's out, nothing is really happening for him because, he scratched the whole deluxe he had for his last tape. So instead, I've been hearing that he's working on a whole new tape. And that's fine, you know what I'm saying? But I know y'all probably wondering, okay, like, Duty, what you making this video for? So recently, I've been seeing something where Glock had posted on his IG story saying that somebody get me out this week's deal, okay? And when I seen this,
I just started listening to Glock, and I ain't never knew he went to jail. So, but if he's out right now, like, yeah, that's good.
like, things are starting to make sense, you know what I'm saying? But before I start talking, I may be wrong, but hear me out. After reading this, something is telling me that a large sum of money was given to Glock, right? And his team from Columbia Records, because that's who he signed to. And his budget was used for him while he was in jail. And the goal was to keep this man's career hot, you know what I'm saying? Not alive, hot. Make sure to build his fan base and get his name out there even more. And if you're an artist watching this or something, you're a manager or whatever, this shouldn't even be surprising to y'all. Because most of y'all should know how record labels work. I think we all know that. A budget is a normal thing. There's a chance that Glock was given a huge advance, but the difference is bro was locked up. So that means this money could have been used for a lawyer fighting his case, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, Glock team was already working overtime, you know what I'm saying? So when he got out, we probably wasn't hearing that much about him. Yeah, he was hot for that first 2 days or whatever, but things started to slowly die down a little bit because they didn't already use money for everything else. And I know y'all remember the first 2 weeks of this man being out, he was already in these expensive studios. So all I'm saying is that I wouldn't be surprised if there's some conflict when it comes to money with him and his team, but you can't really blame it.
They probably, when he signed up, they signed him up in that deal. He went to jail, so they spent the most money they can trying to push him, and that's why he was so popping. And now that he's out, he's seeing all that he's gonna have to owe back and what he's gonna have to do,
Everybody else, because Glock is the one that signed the contract. Yeah, the deal might not be what he thought, but you did sign the paper. So if you're a fan of Glock, right, I wouldn't be too surprised if you start seeing Glock delaying albums or something, or music, and not talking as much online, because there's not that much he can do at the moment, you know what I'm saying? His label probably saying, yo, hold on the drops, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get you out there, but take your time, you know what I'm saying? Telling him all types of stuff, and he just hate his deal at the moment. But yeah, that's just me talking. That's all you can really assume right now. But anyways, let's check out what his fans have to say about this. For some reason, there's a lot of people out there saying that Glock should have signed to Opium now. And here's a tweet right here from somebody. He said, little boy, you should have signed to Opium. Now look at you, boy, you slaving. Someone else said he was just bragging, acting like Cardi offered him a deal. What happened? Laughing emoji. And I'm not gonna lie, it might sound corny, but he did have a chance to join Opium, but we don't know what fully happened with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over that again, y'all know. Someone else said, when will rappers learn to read the contracts and hire a lawyer to explain the parts they didn't understand and give advice? Then think about what it means and how it might affect their life before signing a contract. I would never put my name on something unless I understand it. That man 42 said, someone tell Cardi. Someone else said he should have signed to the O. Bro should have stayed independent. Now he got to pay all that money he spent back. And now we got some more comments. Somebody said, independent, the way to go, shawty. Someone else said, I feel like if artists stop signing these big deals, rap will be rap again because most of these independent artists are tougher than most of these signed artists. Someone else said, I swear something up. They not even pushing bro at all. His clout right now is genuinely what's pulling, and they they not even adding nothing to him. So it's clear as day that the fans feel like this label or whatever he's a part of kind of like holding him up, you know what I'm saying? I seen that Glock had posted on his story that he was going to reveal the cover art for an EP that he got coming up called Slaughterhouse or something like that. So of course he been working on music and stuff. It's just that out of nowhere he kind of lost that juice that he had when he was in jail. You know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't make sense that I was here.
What's the point of labels if you could just push music on YouTube? Like, I mean, like, yeah, labels could put you in a better studio. Like, you know, they're basically giving you money you don't, like, say if you just took out the loan yourself and put it into the best studios and the best music production, the best video production. Can't you just do the same thing a label does and just push it on YouTube? I mean, you might not have the labels call for features from other, you know, rappers in their label, but either way, like, can't you do it yourself? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. Answer me in the comments.
About him more when he was in jail, but now that he's out, I'm kind of not like keeping up with him no more. Maybe it's my fault, but it's a lot of fans that feel that way. And before y'all be like, oh, Duty, bro, he doesn't have to be hot and all this stuff, bro. He doesn't have to be the most popping rapper underground. No, nobody's saying that. But for a person like Glock who has talent, who's a part of a decent label, why am I not hearing about him? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. And y'all just seen it for yourself. Glock said it himself. His deal's ass. Do y'all actually think that Glock should have signed to Opium? Do y'all feel like he should be independent? How do y'all feel? But make sure y'all follow my Twitch. I was just live on there recently. Also,
that was a good video. What y'all think, man? Did GLOKK40SPAZ get locked in that 360 deal, bro? Is he itching for that money, son? Like, what's going on, son? Y'all let me know, son. I'll see y'all in the next video, though. Safety.